So in a nutshell, my message to the Mind community today is that as beautiful mothers and practitioners, we have a responsibility to learn more about how we can create healthy home environments, because we know that our environment is largely our home, and we don't always have control of the greater environment, but we have total control over what we invite through our front doors that can have significant impacts on the health of our children and the health of the people we love. We can do an enormous amount practically to help support the health of our children. Eating whole food organic diets is a great start. Often children do better without gluten and casein, as the Mind community is very well aware. We can make significant changes with impacts on our children's health by making small changes about reducing the toxic load that we invite into our homes. So switching to safer cleaning products, personal care products, the products that we choose to spray in our kitchens. So going back to a more plant-based product without toxins that will harm. So we can have significant impact by just changing what we invite through our front door. The importance of colleagues upgrading with new scientific knowledge and having a more naturopathic, holistic approach to treatment is so important. There's new research emerging all the time that can help us make really positive changes in our prescription that will impact the health of our children and the future generations. So it's incredibly important that we keep abreast of that research and then learn how to implement that in a clinical environment that can have huge impacts positively on our children's health. So if you have a child or a loved one that is struggling with a chronic illness and you've exhausted all the traditional routes of, our regular wonderful doctors, and you're not finding that there's great improvements, I encourage you to see a holistic practitioner that can work with nutrition, work with exposure to toxins, and stop the triggers that are driving that cell danger response that's driving the chronic illness. So together it can be very powerful therapy, but with one alone we often do not see resolution of chronic disease. So the ability to both sides to work together can have huge impacts. So if you'd like to watch my talk today that was delivered at Mind on creating a healthy home environment and the impacts that can have upon the health of the people you love, please go and watch video on demand at mind.org. If you'd like to see the entire talk that I delivered today at Mind, you can watch how to create a healthy home environment and the impact that can have upon the health of the people you love by watching video on demand at mind.org.